Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Manty. I'm the chairperson of today's meeting of the Wingecarribee Local Planning Panel. Before I open the meeting, I'd like to acknowledge the Gundungurra and Tharawal people as the traditional custodians of this land we now call the Wingecarribee Shire. I pay my respects to elders both past, present and emerging. I would also like to extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders present here today. On the panel today, the other members are on my right-hand side, Linda Kelly. On my far left-hand side, Dennis McManus, and on my immediate left, Scott Barwick. The panel's role in relation to the single item that's on the panel's agenda today is to determine the application either by approval, refusal, or in exceptional circumstances, deferral. Once the public part of this meeting is closed, the panel will then adjourn in private to, I'll withdraw that. On this occasion, the panel has deliberated, subject to hearing from any members of the public that aren't registered to speak. The panel has inspected the site, has considered the council consultant planner's assessment report and been briefed by that planner and the council planners. On this occasion, it's the panel's intention to put on record its decision at the conclusion of any public submissions, if there are any. Before I call on any public submissions, if there are any, I need to ask panel members to declare any conflicts of interest. If you can put that on the record.
None.
None from me.
And none from Scott Barwick.
And I have none.
The single item on today's agenda is development application for construction of a covered multi-purpose equestrian arena at Lot 1, DP 618233, 145 Quarry Road, Bundanoon. The council officer's recommendation is for approval subject to conditions. I don't have any members of the public listed to address the panel or any representatives of the applicant, but just in case there is anyone online or out the door, I'll give anyone an opportunity to address the panel. So there's no one online or in the vicinity of the meeting that wishes to address the panel. The panel has deliberated on the application and, as I said, been briefed by the consultant planner and council planners. The panel's decision is to determine the application by way of approval, subject to the conditions recommended by the council officers in the council officer report, as amended by a number of conditions which the panel will settle in due course and which will be published, but those conditions, those additional conditions, will deal with landscaping requirements, additional landscaping requirements, and the colour of the structure to be constructed. There will be some minor administrative issues dealt with in terms of the nature of the approval, and also the nature of the Rural Fire Service conditions that are to be imposed on the consent. As I said, the details of those conditions will be drafted after the public part of this meeting and will be published as part of the panel's minutes. The notice of determination for the application will be issued by the council officers in due course. So if there's nothing else by any of the other panel members wish to raise? No? Mr. McManus?
That's fine, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I'll now call this meeting of the Wingecarribee Local Planning Panel to a close and thank you all for your